Hey, what's happening, friends? This is Jason Woodland with Always the Journey TV. Today, we are on interview number 11. So I'm extremely excited about that, and I sincerely appreciate you continuing to tune into these videos. We're having a great time, and we're able to meet a lot of wonderful people and a lot of great friends out here in the community that are doing amazing things. Today, I just barely had a shot of this Core Wellness. They're actually out of Malibu, California, but this one is a ginger cold pressed drink, and it's ultra intense, and I love it. Anyway, it's a beautiful day in Salt Lake City. Sunshine, as you see behind me. So it's a beautiful, fresh day. And today, I've got a really great friend on that's ultra talented. I'm really excited to introduce her, Reverend Aimee Altizer. She is the executive director and instructor of Flourish Bakery. So she brings with her a unique blend of skills, being both an award-winning, classically trained pastry chef and an Episcopal priest. So she's extremely well-versed and has got a ton of amazing background. With her nearly 30 years of culinary industry experience, Aimee has directed the opening and operations of pastry programs at several notable locations like Firewood Restaurant, Zermatt Resort, and Talisker Club Canyons. To support the work of transformation and reconciliation in the Flourish community, Aimee brings a holistic understanding of recovery and her passion for mentoring young culinarians. I've actually never said that word out loud, so I'm really excited to add another word to the lexicon. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce a very good friend, Aimee Altizer. Hey, Aimee, what's up?
Hi, Jason. Thank you very much. It's a wonderful introduction.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on today?
Oh, goodness. It would be easier to answer what's not going on today. We have so much going on inside of Flourish right now. People may or may not already know, we have just moved to Midvale, our whole business, which was an epic adventure of moving. We're at 752 West Center Street behind the Cricket store in Midvale, Old Town. Looking forward to being a part of this incredible revitalization of the Midvale Old Town area. And as we've gotten settled here, we have, of course, launched our Pie It Forward campaign, which is our autumn Thanksgiving pie sale, and we're a nonprofit, so therefore it's a campaign. We promote not only dining and eating your own pie, but giving a pie to a friend because you're supporting our business, sharing the message of what we do, and being a great neighbor. So that's what's going on right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's sort of funny because, of course, like we had this time set for this time. I had to eat a whole bunch of stuff before I got on the call with you because I was thinking about the pies and the dessert and all that stuff. And it's seriously, you guys are so wildly talented.
Oh, thank you.
So whoever hasn't checked out Flourish Bakery, I'm talking like jump on it like ASAP. Their stuff is amazing.
Well, you do need to jump on it ASAP because tomorrow the shopping cart closes for Thanksgiving pies. Oh. And we are, I think, at an increase of 40% or probably even a little bit more than 40% sales from last year. So I had to order more pie pans today. And so people need to order those pies by tomorrow, which is Friday, the 20th. Yeah. Our shopping cart's online at our website, flourishslc.org. And all pies are to be picked up in the store. Because we can't ship those particular products without them becoming a complete disaster.
Oh, totally. So, Aimee, I wanted to know what inspired you to do what you're currently doing right now?
Well, what inspired me? A family that has substance use and incarceration backgrounds. Also working in residential recovery and watching people relapse, and either it was a revolving door, individuals came back, or individuals died and did not come back. Yeah. And the success rate, it takes 5 to 7 times in residential rehabilitation, which is, that's basically 30 days with your health insurance policy. So 30 days, 5 to 7 times to get enough skills underneath someone that they don't end up back in residential treatment. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot of time. Now, if we did it all in one span, it might not seem like it's so much, but that many times of getting up, falling down, getting up and falling down, very discouraging. And so what I noticed is we needed a bridge. People needed a bridge so that they could leave residential treatment with the skills and wellness that they have achieved in that time period and head out into the world, into a new space with a safe environment, work environment, friends, and support system around them so that they could be successful utilizing those skills. Because the opposite of addiction is not abstinence. It's actually connecting with people who can help support us and give our lives meaning, where we can find worth and value within ourselves. We do that in community. We don't do that in isolation alone. I suppose maybe those of us who have been in any kind of an isolation this year with COVID might understand that even better than before. So that's why I saw the need. That's how I saw the need and why Flourish exists. And it seemed like it wasn't going to be too complicated to provide an environment of support, network, and community, that we just happen to make some amazing, tasty treats as well as transform lives. So
That's amazing. So you help people that are in that transition from some kind of substance abuse, and you give them a skill so they can translate back into the world. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we do. It's a lot of skills training, life
Yeah.
skills, job skills. Sometimes we think of things as soft skills, being able to communicate and recognize our feelings and appropriately communicate them in relationships with other individuals. That's a huge piece of how we're able to provide that environment here. We look at it as the analogy that I frequently utilize is a snowshoe. If you or I go out and step into the snow without a snowshoe on, we just fall right through the snow, and it's quite a slog to get out of that.
Oh, yeah.
If we have a snowshoe, it distributes our weight evenly over the top of the snow and carries us forward. And we help individuals build their snowshoes. Basically, you get life skills, you get job skills. We partner with locations like Fair Credit to help individuals in our program rehabilitate their credit past and develop good budgeting and money management skills, because they're paid during their internship while they're here. Just like you and I collect a regular paycheck from our employers, so do they collect a regular paycheck from us, their employer. And they happen to be learning these skills on the job. And one of those is very important, is money management skills, paying your rent, budgeting for the need of purchasing a car. All these kinds of things are what happen here. We also do physical fitness, wellness, and health and diet as a part of what goes on in the community building. And that's why we exist. It's what we do. You described it wonderfully.
Wow, that's amazing. So Aimee, tell me a little bit more about the organization. So you said it's structured as a nonprofit. You're a 501c3, is that correct?
Yes, we are. We are a nonprofit organization. The bakery is a social enterprise. So the individuals learn skills and retail and public interaction, and all the profits from that come back to the bottom line of supporting and growing the training program for additional interns.
Amazing. So how long does the average intern stay with the program?
Our interns are here for 1 year. So they get 12 months of intensive pastry and bakery and some culinary training, just like a classical training program in a culinary school would offer. Then they go out for about 480 hours, which is 3 to 4 months of working on an externship. So we've had interns go to Deer Valley, Liberty Heights Fresh, places where they are going to get supported and advance their skills and training, test out those tools that they have in their toolkit, and take them a little further.
Oh, I
So it's
love
15
that.
months by the time you're done. It's about a good 15 months by the time you graduate. Mm-hmm.
And I've been down, not to your new place, but I've been to your previous kitchen, and you guys not only gave me some wonderful samples, which I still am just like mind blown by, and of course we're always trying to get your pie and desserts and fun stuff. But you guys run straight hustle. You guys are you're down there at the shop right now, just rocking and rolling.
Yes, we are. We open the shop at about 6 a.m. every morning, get baking. The retail opens at 8. We close the retail at 2 right now because life isn't quite as busy out there in the world, but we are certainly very busy on the inside here.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
So Aimee, tell me a little bit more about the geographic locations that you guys cover. Can people find your stuff in retail? Can they get
Mhm.
it online? Tell me a little bit more about that.
Wonderful question. So, of course, you can buy that here at our storefront retail, which is at 752 West Center Street in Midvale. And we're open Wednesday through Saturday, 8 to 2. We're also looking to expand into wholesale and are looking for great partners in wholesale because we do branded wholesale. We always are about sharing the mission of Flourish,
Mhm.
why we exist. So, we always want to send out that branded wholesale. We're looking for great branded wholesale partners in the local Valley area. We also are able to ship things online, and our website, flourishslc.org, currently has our not only Thanksgiving pie shopping cart, the Pie It Forward campaign, it also has our holiday shopping cart of shippable gifts, which we can ship around the nation to anybody who would like to send a gift.
That's
To
perfect.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
me a
So
little
you
bit
can
more
order it
about
for
that.
yourself too. You don't have to give it away. You can keep it. We won't tell. So,
Exactly. So you can ship from coast to coast then.
yes, we can. We can. So we have the physical store, we have the shipping. In the summer, we're at farmers markets. And when we aren't quite as busy here with our new storefront and shop and the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays, we also have our food truck that we have been operating as well. So the best way to follow us is either, social media, of course,
Yeah.
Instagram and Facebook always, and then to look for us on our website as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, your food truck is amazing. I mean, it's
Thank you.
beautifully done. It's did you have a local artist do some of the art for that, or tell me
Well, as
about that?
we did have a local artist do our food truck design. And when you get the chance to come visit our storefront, we've taken the same design and made a huge wall with that design on it. Um, so it's a fabulous story. When we were getting ready to wrap our food truck, we had some people in marketing and design throw a few things our way. We're just like, that's just not it. It's just not it. And we realized what we wanted was tattoo art design. And so what we did is we went back to the recovery community, individuals who were either actively in residential recovery or incarcerated here in the county system in Salt Lake. And they hand drew pieces of art. We received so many pieces, we couldn't even use them all. And our graphic designer took them, the ones that we were able to, use in this particular moment, wove them together into a mural. And that mural then was printed and wraps our entire truck. And when you come in, you'll see it also wraps our huge walk-in cooler as well. So
That is
it's
amazing.
really amazing. It's really amazing story. It's a story of just community connection because that's what we're about, transformation, not just of our food truck,
Yeah.
but of people's lives. And so thank you for asking. That's a really great story. We love to share that story. And I was just flipping through some photos last night and realized how much more art we still have on file that we need to use. And we think we need to do some t-shirts or something with it.
Actually, definitely do t-shirts. I think that'd be phenomenal. So you're
Yeah.
saying that the truck is actually made up of a few different people's artwork that you chose from?
Yes, it is. It is.
Oh,
It's woven together into just kind of like a community story. Yeah.
I love that. And it's so well done because it's it's just classically put together, and it's that same color blue that's on your shirt, and then it's
It
sort of like
is.
the white, right?
Yes, it is the blue and the white. So it stands out.
Yeah.
Can't miss it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
During the spring and summer of next year, be sure to look for the food truck at some of the
Mhm.
farmers markets and some of those other areas.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about who is sort of like the perfect either client for the food that you guys sell, and or who is the perfect person that could maybe become an intern in your organization?
Great questions. All right. So our perfect customer is anybody who likes to eat. So that's a great start.
Nice.
We have, of course, everything is made from scratch by hand using as many local ingredients as possible. We get locally milled organic flour. So we try to really be a part of the local community in our product production. Um, We also have a few gluten-free options and some cookies. We have a few vegan and vegetarian options in our savory product line as well. I think Sam was actually making a vegan squash soup today from squash from Wasatch Community Gardens, one of our other community partners.
Nice.
So those are a variety of things that we keep on the menu. And so if you like to eat, they'll come here. We like to eat too. We'll share that with you. We also would love to have interns apply, which can be done through our website as well. There's an application there. The perfect intern is anybody who's ready for transforming their life. And if they have an individual from a background of substance use who's ready to transform and continue that path of recovery, and any individual from a background of incarceration as well. Frequently, those go hand in hand. If you have drug charges, frequently you also have some incarceration time at varying levels, anywhere from county to federal system would be perfectly appropriate to be applying here. So that an intern who's ready for a life change and the support to make that life change is the perfect applicant for us. We always look for more community partners. Like I mentioned, we're looking at branded wholesale and community partners. We are also interested in anybody who wants to offer training and skills and support within the community for the individuals who are interns. So I mentioned earlier fair credit with financial advisement and finance skills. We also partner with Warrior Strength for fitness and not just a physical exercise, but also community connection. So if anybody wants to partner with us in a way that supports individuals as they continue their journey, we're always interested in that as well.
Nice. And can all that information be found on the website?
Most of that can be found on the website. And if you're not finding what you're looking for on the website, there's a possibility just to email us from there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, so you said email and the website, and then of course, just straight up coming down to your store are going to be the best ways to get a hold of you. Is that right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can get a hold of us through our website, our phone number, our physical address, our mailing address, and our email are all there. And you can show up at the store and we'd be happy to meet you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Aimee, I've throughout the years, we've had all kinds of like pies and fun foods and desserts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I first of all just wanted to thank you for doing such a good job with that.
Thank you.
And second of all, what you're doing in the community is really cool. We've been to a couple of your fundraisers throughout the years, and you guys, you know how to bring people out.
Yeah, we have a good time. But, food brings people together. It really does. We don't have to like drag them into a fundraiser. People love to come eat and they love to have a great party. And I hope we get a chance to resume that in 2021.
Yes, I'm optimistic for it.
Yes.
So Aimee, in moving into a wrap up, I'd like to ask you, what is one of your favorite songs or one of your favorite quotes or both?
Oh, goodness. Well, usually I would just be caught blank by that. But however, at this particular moment, actually, I was able to think of it. And I think my favorite song is I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For by U2. And I think that pretty much sums up how we've ended up here today. I didn't find what I was looking for. So I helped create that in our community with a great group of people who've launched this business.
Oh, that is awesome. I love that. So Aimee, I sincerely appreciate you coming on to the show today.
Thank you. It was a wonderful invitation.
And when I reached out to you, I was like, man, I'm not going to be able to get her before Thanksgiving. Those guys are hustlers down there.
Well, if it was next week, it would be an absolute no. I'm so sorry.
Exactly. Awesome. Well, if you don't mind, Aimee, I'm going to just sort of put you back in the green room for just a few moments while I wrap this up. Is that okay?
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you as well. So there you have it, my friends. My friend Aimee Altizer with Flourish Bakery. As you see the website, my camera's always sort of funny, so I don't know how to point and where to point. Anyway, be sure to hit them up. They've got unbelievable food. These guys are extremely talented, and what they're doing in the community is freaking amazing. So definitely reach out to them, get to know who they are. When they're doing fundraisers again in the future, be sure to go out there and support. Anyway, again, thank you very much for supporting Always the Journey TV. Please subscribe and throw us a thumbs up. And we'll look forward to seeing you again here in the future. Have a wonderful day, my friends.